Hello guys and welcome back again. So today GT7, not today but a couple days ago GT7 got a new update. I didn't cover it exactly that day because I wanted to give myself some time to actually explore the update. But basically want to go over the update before we jump on the PlayStation and see all the cars and stuff. So first thing first, we got the cars. Of course I bought all these and I've tuned some of them. So we got the GT7 Superlight R500 from 2008. So it's great to see the GT7 return. We got the Ioniq 6N 2025, that which is basically the Hyundai that is kind of overrated and it's just really like kind of a meh car, to be honest. So yeah, not really too excited for the Caterham. Then we got the actually no, sorry, not the Caterham. I mean the Hyundai. The Hyundai I'm not really excited for much. The Toyota Chaser 1997, definitely excited for that. We also got the Toyota Mark II Tourer, so that's pretty nice. So basically exactly the same car, but except the Mark II just has different body and a slightly different interior. Basically same engine, same chassis. It's mostly the same car. In terms of world circuits, we got Circuit de Barcelona Catalonia GP layout, no chicane, European Clubbing Cup 600. Suzuka, you got the WTC 600, and Kyoto Driving Park, you got the Japanese FI Challenge 450. There's been a Circuit de Barcelona Catalonia Rallycross layout added. There's a new brand central museum for Caterham, of course. There's a new set of conversations for Cafe. Space all these people we don't really care about. GT Auto maintenance swaps. There is an engine swap for the 600 SCL, which I'll probably put up this screen. I think that is the AMG GT engine it has. Not the AMG GT, sorry, the AMG GT3 Evo engine. So that's a really cool engine swap. We got the SLS AMG with the Huara swap. We got the Caterham 7 Superlight with a Suzuki Jimny engine. We got the Ford Focus RS18 with the Windsor 351 Maverick. Gran Turismo Red Bull X 2014 Junior with the engine out of the Raybrig NSX concept GT500 car. We got the Mazda Lancer Evo from 2006. I believe that has, if I'm not mistaken, I think it has also the Windsor 351 Maverick. We got the 9VIN GT3 996. This has a DKH straight from the 992 Turbo. We got the Suzuki Sport with the Suzuki Group 3 swap. Both the Chaser and the Mark II both have the V8 out of the SC430. So I'm so glad that the Chaser has gotten a V8 swap, because if you guys looked, I really wanted a V8. I wanted the P65 engine, but I was fine with basically any other V8. So I'm so glad there's a V8 for the Chaser. In terms of escapes, Whistler's been added. And now this one is the big talking point. I actually had to give myself some time to just generally feel the car and look at all this, because this is it's controversial. It's a lot of people are hating it, and a lot of people are liking it more. Now, depending on what type of player you are, you either like it or hate it. If you're a player who's playing on sport mode and been playing for ages, well, you're gonna freaking hate this, because basically what happened was they basically turned up the grip value way more higher. So when you turn the car actually has way more better grip through the corners, and you can stab on the throttle much more earlier. And it just generally, again, you need to do more trail braking. MR GT3 cars just completely suck now. They're pretty much terrible. And pretty much in the recent sport mode races, the Genesis Group 3 has just been dominating like crazy. So, of course, they've done the tire behavior, the road surface, the tire heating, wear values, and loss of grip reduction. So that's, yeah, just, fixing the reduction values is fine. Engine torque has been refined to improve throttle response while drifting, improved vehicle speed control under partial throttle. Suspension and steering physics have been revised, optimized steering geometry for each car, and the rework to damper characteristics. Now, this is really going to suck for tuners, because they have been spending years learning to tune on the same physics we've been having for the last 2 years. But now that the physics is different, well, all the tunes they've ever done is probably very redundant. So they're gonna have to completely yeah, change the setup. So set suspension, differential, and aerodynamics settings have been adjusted for certain race cars and road cars. And actually, I must give you a quick notice on the aerodynamic settings. They have purposely removed downforce of some cars. Like the one car I don't get is the McLaren F1. They have taken the downforce on the front, 20 points. I think it has like no downforce in the front. Same with the Diablo GT. And I don't get it why, because the F1 and the Diablo GT are literally made for downforce. The Diablo GT has a front splitter, and the McLaren F1 has actual random things to make downforce. Like I think the windshield wiper is a specific shape for the downforce. So this, what they're doing, is really, really bad. Performance points value has been adjusted. Also, polyphony, by doing this thing, you're just really, really ruining the realism of the car. Like, this is just ruining realism straight up. Performance point values have been adjusted, of course. Individual vehicle parameters have been revised. Maximum engine RPM has been revised for certain cars. RCF GT500, I own that car. GTR Nismo, GT500 2016, and all the Super Formula cars. The upshift simulation has been revised to the following cars, so the transmission will not shift up unless the throttle is engaged. That's actually alright. That's a good fix. That's for the X 2019. Torque distribution control has been expanded for following electrical vehicles. Front to rear torque distribution can be set from 0 to 100 so you can now distribute the torque on all these EVs, and I do own some of them. I own, of course, the Ioniq 5, the e-tron Vision Gran Turismo, and I think it's like, what was that car again? Yeah, the Mission X, I own that car. Fuel consumption rates have been revised for the crossover SUVs we don't care about, the Qashqai, and the CR junk. The vehicle behavior is during forced downshifts have been refined for certain cars, so also controllers, so basically they have refined a lot of the controllers, so refined steering response for analog sticks and direct pad, improved throttle and braking response, steering controls, force feedback, vibration effects, and improved throttle and brake response. Menus, so there's now a tuning menu auto setup for Fanatec DD Pro users and GT DD Extreme and Podium setups. I don't have a rig, so you guys can probably find out about that. Device firmware has been enabled for auto setup, so all this is random sim rig stuff. Mechanical damage, they've revised it. Um, what else is there? New championship options now under mechanical damage. Music Rally, all event boards have been reset. So, for all the people who spend extremely hard time on doing the leaderboards, well, those are cleared. Target times for all circuit experiences have been revised. And they've been revised for the players, the new players, the absolute, I'm going to say it, noobs, who don't really know how to drive well, and everybody starts off like that. But they've just been complaining so much about it that they've actually made the times so much easier for these. And actually, because of that, it was the most easiest thing to knock out all golds. Literally, on some of the tracks I never thought I'd ever get gold on, I just go gold because of this, and I hate that because I don't get to go through the struggle, or I don't get to actually feel what it's like for actual proper driving. This is just straight up just anti Gran Turismo play. This is for the people who drive with thumbsticks and just drive too aggressively, because now even the new physics encourage you to go extremely aggressive on the brake and the gas. And the amount of hours and just days somebody could be putting into the target times, that's just wrong. Performance points, regulations, lightweight cake up. Target times and resets for all license tests. Actually, I did some license tests today, and I got to get some of the master ones done in gold. So, because they made the times way more easier. Actually, some of them were already under gold times. So, yeah, they made it way more easier now. mission rewards, all ranking boards have been reset. Now that is a pain for the people who did people who did the basic what was it again, like the countdown races, whatever. That must pain. Shortcut penalties have been made less strict. This display settings for PS5 Pro, enabling PlayStation Super Resolution. We don't care about that. Power Pack performance points regulations have been revised for following event. Bomb drafting. Power Pack. We don't care about Power Pack. Actually, whoever has Power Pack, they probably care about it. Localization issues and other issues have been resolved. Thanks for your loyal support, and we hope to continue ruining Gran Turismo 7. Not really, but the kind of ruining with this whole physics thing. So now I'm gonna turn on the remote play and let's hop on directly onto the PS4 because this is quite big news. And I believe you can hear it now. I'm gonna turn down the audio. And if you guys just give me a second. Alright guys, so we're in Brand Central. So now we're gonna go check out the new cars. First we go here to Hyundai. Here we'll find the brand new Ioniq 6. So this is the Hyundai electric sedan which is supposed to again capture driving emotion and try to make a car enthusiast alternative to a combustion engine car. So in all ways, it's exactly the same amount of power as the Ioniq 5, but only less. I really don't like the design of this thing. I think it looks like a mouse and a toaster. So it really looks weird. Hey, at least it's a decent looking car compared to some other EVs. Let's go to Caterham. Now I'm pretty excited for this car. We got the Caterham Superlight R500 2008. So this is a returning car from GT6. I'm not sure if it's this exact car, but I know it's a Caterham 7. So yep, that's great to see Caterham back in the game. Yeah, now let's just go straight to the used car and see what we find. And also, we're probably going to test out some of these cars. You can see on the top of my UI, I've already got a Mark II, and it's fully upgraded. So yeah. All right, now we're just gonna. There we go. Now we can just carefully. There we go. So now, as you can see here, we're gonna head to GC Auto, then the used car dealership. Mark II, 70 grand. JZX 100 Chaser, 70 grand. Don't forget to buy out some of these cars. They're gonna be running out soon, so yeah, don't forget to get these. Alright, now let's just go straight to World Circuits. Gonna go test out the new cars. So I've actually tested out all these cars on the Nürburgring Nordschleife already because well, I tried to make a recording but that failed. So we're gonna take this thing, all these cars, to the shorter sprint course. Saves us time. But yeah, basically we're gonna be looking at, well, how these cars drive. And, well, especially how do they drive in the new physics. Of course, I've spent a couple days driving in the new physics and acquired a lot of golds and licenses. Not licenses, but circuit experiences. But, yeah, time to see what these cars can do. I can already... We're not Mark II. That thing is a dangerous car. Gonna go there. We're taking on stock tires because we're not doing a one lap shootout, so he's a little bit slidey. But I gotta say, the driving of this thing is phenomenal. It's so engaging to drive. I just love the sound of this car. It is really, really good. The car just feels so connected, and it oversteers quite a bit, but that's the joy of this car. Like, it's... What a feeling, I gotta say. This Caterham's really, really good. Now I just gotta take a flat out in the air. Oops, that's whatever. But overall, I mean, what a car. It's so engaging to drive. It's so fun. The sound's great. It feels incredibly light. And I just love the sound of those gear shifts. Well, that's the best car. Let's go into the next car, which I believe we're going to be testing out, is the Ioniq 6. Alright, let's see how this thing performs. This is on Sport Soft tires. I've driven this thing before. I've not had a great experience with this, but first thing I gotta say, that fake sound is absolutely atrocious. It does not sound good at all. It sounds really, really muffled. It sounds almost like a vacuum cleaner. But it's weird to drive an EV with gears. It just doesn't really help it. It's rather better you have it with an engine, because if you have an EV, it's better to have just one gear in it. It's just so much more easier. And having an EV with one gear generally, it just feels way more better to drive compared to having this gear simulation. But I see what Hyundai's trying to do here, but really, I don't like the simulated gears or that fake sound. Like, if you're making an EV, be proud it's an EV. Like, oh my goodness. Handles its weight not too bad, but handling's not really that good. It's just really... Like, I took it on the Nordschleife, and I gotta say, this thing was quite tail happy. Here it's quite relaxed. But when you take this thing on the Nordschleife, it is so damn tail happy. For no reason. Like, if you hit that overtake, like, it makes it so tail happy. But I don't get the use of this overtake button. Like, you could just implemented the full power instead of you need a stupid overtake. So I don't really get that. So my thoughts on this car really is well, it's quite mixed really. I don't know what else to say about this thing. It's really, I don't know, it's I really don't think this is a good car. Like, yeah, it's fun to drive as an EV, but really it's, I don't know, I really hate how heavy it is. It's quite annoying. And also, it's kind of a meh car. I really don't like it, and I just don't really get the fake noise. Fake noise probably bugs me the most about this car. So, yeah. My thoughts on it, well, it's... You'd rather be better off with the Caterham than the Hyundai. But nonetheless, it's an okay car. It's not bad. Alright, where are we gonna go next? I think we're gonna go. If I can find it. There we go. Little chaser. Let's see how it performs. That turbo sounds really nice. As like a normal unmodified car, it's really nice. The suspension feels incredibly smooth. And the handling is just phenomenal on this thing. Because the sound of that turbo flutter though, it's really nice. Yeah, so far it's nice and smooth, very relaxing to drive, and the handling is really nice. It's a little bit slidey here and there, but yeah, it feels perfectly fine. But overall for this thing, it's a really nice car. It's a solid car, drives fairly smooth, nothing else to say about it. It's really good, and I like the sound of that 1J, it's really good. At least it sounds better than the 2J. 153, it's okay, but yeah. JZX 100 Chaser, solid car, not bad, it's not much to say about it. But we're gonna see what happens. Well, let's say you chuck in that big V8 and so essentially this thing has no turbo upgrade. It weighs about 1,350 kilograms, and the car has all suspension and all suspension, brakes, tires, and it's got a transmission upgrade. Also, it's got the suspension set up directly for the RCF GT3, so it managed to. So it's got a RCF GT3 suspension setup, which is really cool. Sort of. But what a sound though, I gotta say, that V8's really good. Oops, that's my fault. But yeah, in terms of the V8 swap, the gearing's really nice. Solid gearing. I really like the sound again. That I definitely do like the sound of the SC430 V8. I think I might like it more than that P65. I thought that should have been in the car. Basically, I just put on some suspension setup off the RCF GT3, not the entire thing, because of course it's impossible, but basically some of the suspension setup and a bit of the differential setup. Makes it fairly nice to drive. Yeah, pretty nice, smooth car. I mean, I made it like I wanted a touring car. I didn't want too much power, but didn't want it to be too light, so yeah. Now I think next, I think I should take out the Mark II, actually, if I could find the damn thing. So give me a minute. I'm gonna just quickly go category. We're gonna go not there. We're gonna go manufacturer. But yeah, so far I really do enjoy some of the cars in the update. I think they're really solid cars, except for that Iron X6 though. I really don't like it. Oh, I got the wrong car. I'm not gonna drive a CHR. Alright, where's it going? Manufacturer. There we go. Mark II. See how stock one drives? Is exactly the same as a Chaser, probably. Yep, it's literally the same car, but rebodied. Yep, it literally drives exactly the same. Yep. We're not gonna drive this thing because it's exactly the same as a Chaser. So, again, I had the same thoughts. Fairly smooth, easy to drive. Who cares about that? And we got this monstrosity of a thing I'm about to bring. Yep, it is the weeb car. Just kidding. Nice. Fully upgraded 1JZ. This thing's a beast. I think I bought it out to a 2.6 liter. Oh my goodness, the pure speed of this thing. So basically, this car actually, I'm supposed to set up as my drift car. So yeah, this currently, I haven't put a setup on it yet, but I use this for drifting. So yeah, it's a little bit rough around the edges, but just the sheer power of this thing is ridiculous. Oh, gotta be real careful. Oh. Straight line speed's ridiculous on this thing. So, well, my thoughts on this thing, well, I mean, when you fully upgrade the 1JZ, And well, when you fully upgrade the car, it's quite a dangerous thing actually. I took this thing on the Nordschleifer, and well, it's quite a crazy car. But yeah, it actually makes not a bad drift car. I actually did see this thing drifting, and well, it wasn't really that bad honestly. Like the way it drifts. Like, of course, I'm not a good drifter, but this is a great like basis for a drift car. So if you fully upgrade this thing, you can definitely make like a crazy D1 GP style drift car for yourself. But I wish you could honestly customize the interior so you can make a full on like drift missile spec. But yeah, that's it for all the cars. As you can see, I've been driving 581 kilometers today. I've been driving a lot and grinding a lot. So yeah, that wraps up well, all the cars. And yeah, so now we're gonna be talking about my thoughts on the driving physics that you'll see right now. So well, now for my thoughts on well the physics. First of all, really, what I gotta say is some psychic experience that well I thought I would never ever like able to actually get gold on. I did because well most of the sectors that I pretty much got, let's say, bronze or even silver have been reduced to the previous bronze and silver times. For example, the Tokyo Expressway on, I believe it is, if I can't mistake, I think it's sector 2. I was struggling with a bit. Turns out, well, that silver time I got that was not too far away from. It was a bit far away from gold. Well, it completely clears it entirely. So really, some of these times are like half a second slower, maybe even an entire second slower, because of the new physics. And really, you can feel more confident in the car. You don't have to like, well, go from 0 maybe to like 20, 30, 40. You build up the acceleration. It's like you go out of the you break out of the corner, you go straight out of it, and you just push it flat out because the way they've accelerated the grip physics is just so like honestly like the physics they are very unrealistic because you have so much grip in a Group 3 car, and the issue is well you don't need any skill to drive a Group 3 anymore. It almost felt like GT Sport while I was driving. Like the physics really reminds me of GT Sport, and honestly, what I gotta say is, really, I don't like what they're doing here. I must just do another replay, but really, I just don't like what they're doing here. I think really, well, you should not be changing the physics to cater your lower end audience. Like I get it, they're a pretty big amount of player base, but for all those like newcomers who come and well they complain about saying, oh yeah, I can't drive the car, I can't do this. Well, reality is it takes time to learn how to drive well. It's not an easy thing, but you'll eventually learn. And for all those really bad drivers that are complaining about the cars being too hard to handle because of that, probably, well, Polyphony have completely effed up the physics, and now the cars just feel so easy to drive. Like it just feels really disencouraging now. Like what's happening here is just I really, really, really don't like it. So honestly, it's just not on. Uh also, all the leaderboards and all those have been reset. So again, think about all the efforts somebody's been putting into getting the top of the leaderboards, and well, their time gets deleted because of the new physics. And even like some of the car reviews I've been doing, I'm not sure if I could even compare anymore because well, we got all new physics. And well, that's gonna completely kill the car reviews to me. So literally, every car review from now on that well has been driving on the older physics. I'll have to say it's in the older physics, but the car on the newer physics, the times won't be counted in at all. So it won't be counted into the leaderboard. It'll be deleted from the leaderboard. But reality is, what they're doing here with the physics is really making the cars too easy to drive, And I'm even seeing some people quit the game because of that. And not only that, because of that, like cars that were never gonna dominate, just dominate sport mode. Like recently, we had the Genesis Group 3. That thing absolutely just destroyed on sport mode. And reality is, it's ridiculous. It is plain old ridiculous. I really, really hate what they're doing here. And reality is, well, if they continue doing it, I personally think, well, yeah, personally, what I think is, well, it's just gonna get rid of the pure fun of driving, the pure fun of trying to gain a half of tenth. Because reality is now, it's so easy for me. I don't even drive sport mode. I only have 200 hours of driving. My sportsmanship rating is B, and well, I'm only an E-rated driver. So really, just getting to do all these circuit experiences, just complete them like they're nothing. It just doesn't feel rewarding to me. It's just what they've really stabbed the back here. If you look here, look at all these. These are all the circuit experiences I've done, and even some license tests, just because of the physics overhaul. So I really don't like what they've done here. They've made it too easy at this point. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do from here now. I'm not sure if I wanna continue playing the game after what they're doing, but it's just like a stab in the wound. Like I know there's been a lot of issues with FR cars dominating sport mode, but this way is not the right way to execute it. You're doing it completely wrong. And yeah, it's I can't believe in a Group 3 car you can't go and just stab into the accelerator. That's not how it is in real life. So yeah, Gran Turismo, how people say, well, Gran Turismo is a simcade, they literally are a simcade because of these physics. So thank you, whoever at Polyphony Digital decided to do this, because you are a fucking moron. And oh, great, my algorithm's gone. Well, I don't really care, because honestly, I'm just angered here. Like, the new physics do make. Alright, I'll give it credits where credit's due. It makes the car more fun to drive. It gives you more of the adrenaline rush. But it just makes it too damn easy. Like, just figure out something where actually it's realistic and doesn't ruin in with the realism. Like, one thing is, why did you guys have to remove certain downforce values from certain cars? That's just making it more unrealistic. Like, those cars are probably already set to a realistic value, and well, you've just detuned it because of the new physics and all this BS, and none of it makes sense. Like, how the hell does the front of a Diablo GT have no downforce? It has a freaking front splitter on it. So, what Polyphony was doing is really dumb. I really had faith in GT7 that, well, despite its terrible shortcomings of what it is, maybe they can improve the game and make an absolute fantastic game, but this is just a straight punch in the head. Like, yeah, really don't like what they're doing here, but I don't really know what else to say. It's just me ranting on, but actually, I actually asked some people, and some people's not some people feel the same way. Again, same thing. Full gas through corners, and not only that, the car feels like it's running on rails now. And not only that, it is uh you can just press on the gas and there's no skill required to control the gas, and the cars are super forgiving to drive. And well, for some certain cars, especially MR cars, well, they drive like complete shit now because of the new physics. And all the people who've put the hard work in tuning, well, all your work is fucking gone. Thanks to Kaz or whoever at Polyphony did this piece of shit job with the physics. I don't care if it's fun to drive. You just ruined what a good chassis was. I mean, that's the chassis I started playing with because it's been around for 2 years. I've been playing on that chassis ever since I first got Gran Turismo 7. So, yeah, it's a terrible thing. Not only that, the dirt physics are incredibly bad. So, I did the evolution meeting rally. It was so horrendous. The dirt physics, the car just didn't feel controllable at all. in the rally physics at all. Really, it's you're just making it more easier to play this game, and well, yeah, it's the point of this physics. So, yeah, that'll be pretty much it. If you like the video, like it. If you dislike it, I don't really care. And I will see you in the next one. And goodbye.